This is a Tape Deck podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to We'll Run For. This is your host, Tom, and with me as always are Aaron.
Hello.
Michael.
Hello.
And Diana.
Hey.
How's it going, everyone?
It's just lovely.
Yeah?
It's great.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Sure. I don't know.
We're all working out again.
Yes.
Yeah. It's wild.
Sabbatical's over.
Yes.
Back to real
We
life.
took the unexpected sabbatical.
Yeah, we took 2 weeks.
Yeah. And I broke my no January, no running rule, Diana.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I ran 3.5 miles or something like that on Saturday because I hadn't moved off the couch in like 3 weeks. So I was like, I need to do something.
I have to move.
I have to move, but now since we're back at Orange Theory, I'm back to no running until our block of unlimited
Orange
is
Theory,
over.
of course.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How long are you unlimited till?
We have 3 weeks because we froze our account because we had downgraded from unlimited, which is the only reason why we froze our account was because we wanted the unlimited part of it. Because once February hit, we were planning to downgrade to the 8 classes so that we could start running again.
But
I don't know.
things happen.
Things happen.
Life happens.
We readjusted.
Yeah, we'll start running end of February.
I mean, we'll have to start running a little bit more than that before that because Shamrock is on March 18th or somewhere there around.
Yeah.
So I feel like 3 weeks of training is not enough. So I'll be back out there starting February still.
And now remind me, I know, Aaron, you're doing the Dolphin Challenge, right?
Yeah, I'm doing Dolphin. So I'm doing the 8K and the half.
What am I doing?
Are you doing the full?
No.
No.
He's just doing the half.
Okay.
Just a half.
He's not doing the Dolphin.
Okay. That's what I'm doing, just a half. I think I'm going to go for Disney Proof of Time, I guess.
Nice.
Depending on weather. Just do like what do I got to do, 154 or something?
150, sub 154, I think. I think it's a little less than that.
Can we all agree,
fun.
though, that...
That's fun.
Can we agree that you're not allowed to complain when it takes us like 3 hours longer than you?
I never complain about that.
I know.
Because I go enjoy myself, get a shower, come back,
Stop at a liquor store, meet us at mile 10.
Yep.
brew some beer.
Guys, if you're hearing squeaking noises in the background, it is not a clown. It is Diana and Tom's dog named Archie.
Yeah,
Archie the dog.
Archie the dog's got a big basket of toys, and around 7:30, it's when he likes to play, and he literally is just digging through his giant basket of toys and pulling them all out. He's got in the last 2 minutes, he's pulled 4 toys out, and yeah, he's back in there for more. He just grabbed another one.
Oh my God.
Just in case you're hearing this squeaker in the background, people, because I can hear it, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming the people can hear
Oh
it.
man.
And he's just looking at us like, what?
Oh my
What are you
gosh.
doing? You're not we're not playing right now. It's not on the cards for tonight.
So, guys, how's the Peloton going? We're no longer just the cult of Orange Theory. We're also the cult of Peloton. We're half a cult of Peloton.
Well, I've used it a few times and I like it. But I'm on kind of a schedule for it where I think Tom has embraced the cult of Peloton.
I see you riding a lot, Tom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to keep a streak going. I mean,
Oh,
yeah. I don't know. I like it a
you
lot.
like the streaks.
I like it a lot. It's super easy to just hop on. You know, they have all different kind of lengths, different music, different types of workouts. So
Yeah, and he'll stack them up. So
yeah,
I guess you get credit for every class that you do. So he'll jump on and do a warm-up ride and then the ride and then the cool down ride.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're gonna get to your 100th ride pretty quick.
hopefully.
Because isn't that like a big deal? Like, don't they give you like
yeah,
applause and
it
cheers?
sounds
and...
like a big deal, but when you're on these rides and the instructor's like, hey, so and so's at 1,000 rides, so and so's 2,000 rides, so and so 500 rides. I'm like,
well,
Yeah.
that's just
I
because
get
you
it.
missed the Peloton, like
Boom,
the
yeah.
boom that happened last
I
year.
swear if they go out of business, I'm gonna be so mad if
Yeah,
they go
because
out of business.
They existed pre-pandemic. They've been
Yeah.
around for
Yeah,
like
yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boom just wasn't like
What's
what
going
it,
to happen
yeah.
is somebody's going to buy them up.
Yeah. Well, they
Most
just
likely.
they just stopped manufacturing the
Yeah.
the bikes and the treads, or put a hold on it because they've got,
Yep.
I guess,
Enough in the
enough.
bank.
But that was the problem, I guess, during the pandemic, is like when people first started getting confined to their house, like they were
yeah,
out
that
of
was
them.
the boom.
Yeah. And so it was taking people like 2 months to get them.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have a couple friends who ordered them and it took them over 2 months to get them. And then I see a lot of them up for sale on the Facebook Marketplace.
That's the way. That's what we got to do is buy the used one.
Yeah, I thought about that because we do want to get a Peloton when we move. And I was considering, I saw someone from the old Team Shenanigans crowd got a rower, and I was wondering if I could build a whole little like Orange Theory gym in my own
Yeah.
in my own basement.
Yeah, really, all you need is a rower,
Yeah,
the bike,
and the
some
treadmill.
weights. Yeah, treadmill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's going good so far. And like I'll get excited when I find like a certain musical artist that they're doing a ride around. Like on Thursday, I'm gonna do a Foo Fighters stack because
Ooh.
I found like a 10-minute warm up and then a 30-minute ride and then a cool down, all to the Foo Fighters. They just had a David Bowie kind of artist program or whatever. So yeah, that's disgusting. for our listeners out there who can't see, Aaron's making a face because there's a cat cleaning his undercarriage
2 inches from her face.
2 inches from her face.
Oh my god!
Why don't you push him off? That's what I would do.
It's like National Geographic.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
bringing
God.
it back. All right.
So yeah,
But
I like the Peloton.
yeah. So we've been
Well,
kind
I'm
of
glad.
doing a mix of everything. So
Yeah.
back at it.
That's good. We we had our first 2 Orange Theory classes
Yep.
in
Yep.
3 weeks. We had 3 full weeks off from Orange Theory. And we're right now scheduled for 6 classes this week. So we'll see how that
Ooh.
goes.
I don't think I've ever done 6. Maybe I have when I first started, and I was all like, "Yay!"
Yeah,
But-
if it snows, I won't be hitting 6
Yeah,
of them.
well,
so.
you know,
Mhm.
there's possibility of
But
snow
at
this
least I'll get
weekend,
4
so.
of them in a row. You know.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes, but yeah, not running still. So no real updates on my running for this running podcast.
Yeah. I ran more than you did.
Yeah, you ran. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went out in the morning together for like a hot second, and then he was like running, and I was like, I don't really want to do this, so you go, and I will go back
Yeah.
home.
Well, it's been frigidly cold, so our
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
group is meeting up again. And I was sick for the first week, and then it snowed one of the days, and then the last 2 Saturdays have been in the low teens, like 12
Yes.
degrees when the group meets.
Yep.
And I'm not doing it. I'm not running outside when it's that
No.
cold.
See, it always feels like 7 degrees when we went out, and I
No.
actually, but I had been like cooped up for
Yeah, we had been
so
inside
long.
for 2
I didn't
weeks,
even care
yeah.
that it was like feels like 7 degrees. It was like 17 feels like 7, and I was like, I don't even care. I need like air.
Need
No,
to get
that's
I just
how-
out.
need air.
That's how you know you guys are more active, because I was in the house literally from like the day after Christmas, 3 weeks into January before I went anywhere, and was like, this is fine. Like, this
Yeah.
is absolutely fine. I wasn't
It's
itching
not
to
even.
get
I
out.
don't
I
even know
wasn't
that it was. I don't know that it was even active. I don't like
stir
well,
crazy.
Yeah, I was just stir crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I don't even know that it would necessarily needed like to run, but it was the only thing I could think of to do.
To
I
do.
guess.
Yeah.
See, it's a
Yeah.
catch-22 because every 3 or 4 days it like either rains or snows, and then that'll all melt, and then that melt Like, and then it gets really, really, really cold, and then there's just ice everywhere. And I
Oh, Tom,
refuse,
we know how you feel. We know.
refuse. I don't care if it's cold. Like I ran last Saturday, and everything was dry, and like I felt completely fine. But it's two things. Like I hate running on the treadmill in a mask. This is not an anti-mask thing. Wear your mask. But I just
But
it's
running
hard.
on it,
it's hard to breathe. So I'd much rather run outside.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
when
for
there's
sure.
when there's ice outside, I'd much rather run inside.
I get that.
Yeah, we tried using the treadmill downstairs. I hate it. I can do it at Orange Theory. They also have nicer treadmills at Orange
Yeah,
Theory.
the treadmills. After being on, especially because we have those brand new
Ooh, we don't
treadmills
have
that
those.
came. Oh yeah, we had the brand new treadmills that came a couple months ago. I think it's been
Been a while.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
I think our studio just was one of the first ones to get it because when
Yeah.
we were in Florida too, the woman said that they had just gotten them.
Yes.
So I think
yeah.
our studio may have just been one of the first studios to get them. So we have like these beautiful brand new treadmills, and then you go downstairs, and for like where the area we live in and the rent I pay, it should have a nicer gym.
Yeah. Yeah. The treadmills are not high quality enough.
They're
yeah.
not.
No,
At all.
ours are
They're
always like busted and stuff.
Yeah, that's
they're
how
like
ours
home
are.
quality.
And
When you
so,
run
like-
on it, it's like running on plywood.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't work.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes
the one
they'll-
stopped working
Yeah,
on
just
me
like literally
in the middle
of
of, a
him
run.
running, it just stopped.
Oh my
And I was
god.
like, what the hell?
Mine's never done that. Mine's never done
Yeah.
that at our little fitness center.
Yeah.
So-
In the middle of a run, it just
was-
stopped.
He was mad.
No,
I was like, what the?
I've been able
Yeah.
to do like
He was
10
mad.
miles on this one. And
Yeah.
more than anything, it's like it times out where you have to like if you're on it more than X amount of time, like it wants you to
Yeah.
start
Okay.
over than anything else.
Yeah,
But
that's the
Yeah.
that's the YMCA. They give you a 30-minute time limit.
yeah,
Yeah.
So like I'm always looking around.
I
I'm
hate
like,
doing it
if,
at the Y. Like
if there's
I never
anybody
go to the Y.
waiting, you don't want to just keep going. But
Oh.
if there's open ones, I'll just stop it and start it right away and just keep going.
But you guys, so have you guys been out there running?
No,
Like, what kind of mileage are you guys doing at this point?
Low
You guys
mileage.
Training for Shamrock? Training for Shamrock?
This weekend we have 5 miles,
Okay.
and we're following. Diana put in, I guess it's Galloway, right?
hmm
Into our a training plan, so we just have it in calendar.
yeah,
So we're working our way up to Shamrock.
At
yeah.
least you guys are
That's
actually
awesome.
doing something.
And Galloway's weird because it goes up and down. So we had like 4 miles a couple weeks ago, and then this past weekend we had 2 miles, and then this week we had 5. I did 3 last weekend, and I actually did just to see if I could do it again. I did 3 without intervals,
Oh, I
So-
saw that.
so I was
That's
excited
awesome.
about that. I was like, oh, I can still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
yeah.
I think I saw that.
I kept
did
a-
you story that?
I think I might have. I did just a really
Yeah, okay.
steady, slow pace.
Nice.
So, and I felt
Nice.
I felt great. Unlike I did in Orange Theory today. Did you guys see my pyramid?
Oh yeah.
yeah, I actually meant to look at mine to see what
I got
what I ended up.
37 splat points.
I
Oh
know.
my God.
I've
I mean,
never
I had
gotten that many.
I had like 20 something. But I will say, so the treadmill today was a lot of hills and like high, like 10, 12, 14 elevation.
But
Power
only
walking,
but you
you're-
only do it twice for 1 minute.
but it was still push, like once your heart rate gets up there and you're warmed up, I think it goes up more easily. And so if you always do the treadmill first.
Mm-hmm.
So once your heart rate was up there, I think maybe you just had trouble bringing it back down.
Yeah.
Because the floor itself was harder than it usually is too, because I was in green almost the whole time on the floor, and I'm never in green on the floor,
Yeah.
even like starting from cold. So
yeah.
I think-
I could tell it was bad because I got 14 splat points. So every minute I was on the treadmill, I was in orange. And then 14 splat points on the rower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we're moving.
I've decided, like, my plan for the next 2 months in class is I'm not taking any walk breaks on the treadmill at all, since I'm using it to build my running up. So I'm not, like, even in between
Yeah,
intervals.
it's
I'm not
funny.
taking walk
The coach said something today about like accidentally messed up and was like 5% on your incline when we were doing like a push that was supposed to be flat row, and he was like, he said it, and Michael, everyone else in the class was super confused because we're all looking at each other like, are we supposed? And Michael's just do. I'm like, this is what happens because you don't actually pay attention to the coach at all.
You just do what you want.
Just do whatever you want to do.
I did the
Meanwhile,
inclines.
all the rest of us on the treadmill are like looking at each other, trying to figure out like what is happening because we
I was
actually
like,
are
I don't
paying
even know.
attention.
I was like, yeah.
And sometimes I'll try to do that just because I know it's so hard for me to get splat points anywhere else in the room. Like sometimes like I won't, like where it's like a walk, I'll go down just to my base pace or something like that.
Look at Tom's face right now. He's like, why are we back here again? I thought we were talking about the cult of Peloton, and now we're talking about the cult of Orange.
This is all running related.
Also, this
is training. This is cross training. We are athletes. We are elite.
None of us are running right now. So what else do we have to talk about?
Well, we're running on the treadmill, and that's what we were talking about.
I know.
Also, I'm slowly, right now, my base incline is 3%. And I want it to be like 4%, probably in about 3 weeks.
So
for my
you just
base.
automatically go to 3%.
I'm at 3. That 3 is the lowest I go.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, that's a no for me. Also.
I do like the one that they tell you to do.
One, I think that doing this many classes in a row, like I just think that would wear my legs down, and that's not what I'm looking to do.
Have you seen my legs on camera?
I have.
I don't know. Your legs are probably loving it today. Holy crap! This was a leg workout.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like between all the lunges and I just Although you wimped out a little bit on the.
I don't do them with weight. I have enough body weight. Why do I need to add the weight? Like you know.
Amen,
Amen,
brother.
You
I had to go to the bathroom.
You were like,
hold on.
Like I had to
We're not gonna pee shame people now.
Oh my God, I shouldn't have went to the bathroom. I should have just held it in the whole
It really
class.
is a cult.
I don't know, Michael. It seems like a real beta move not to wear, not to use weight and use the bathroom.
right?
I still got 777 calories burned.
Oh my God.
It's unbelievable. It's so infuriating. I had 37 splat points and I only burned like 500 calories.
Oh my God, I had 24 splats today.
Well, that's because you never left the red. I bet you if you look at your thing,
No,
you
it's
have
not.
like way more red.
It's not. I swear. Look.
For those
You
out
did
there
yesterday.
that are not
11 minutes of red. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
That's half
You're
of
not
the
supposed
treadmill.
to do that.
I apologize.
No.
I apologize for the nature of this content.
Our coach Mel, who's one of my favorites, she's like 84 is the same as 91, and she like always emphasizes like how important it is to get back to green.
Well, that's why sometimes
She's like, that's
why,
where you build it. Like
today, I actually on purpose backed off my base pace even a little bit and walked some of the in-betweens because my heart rate was getting too high and I was in the red. And I was like, I don't want to start the next part of this because like I need to get my heart rate back down before we go into the next push because otherwise I'm going to be in red the whole time. So I kept backing myself down a little further to bring my heart rate down.
So
Tom, what do you got to say?
So, what are we running for?
do we want to do
We got to
reviews
do
first?
5-star.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We actually have some. People like this apparently.
Michael, do we have any 5-star reviews?
Our Orange Theory 5-star reviews.
Oh,
are
God.
Brought to you by.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, we have a few this week. Remember, share the show. Also, the reviews are amazing. Just sharing it with people, too, is also awesome. We have reviews from Podcast Addict and Spotify this week, too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, Spotify, I don't think is a.
Oh, no, that was just a comment
Yeah.
to let you know he left the review. But we'll get
okay.
to that. So we got Jack Witzig, of course, local fella here.
Yep.
Listen to a variety of running podcasts, from ones that revel in the rah-rah of the back of the pack to the wonkiest takes on improving one's ultramarathon time. I'm going to guess that's Science of Ultra. If it's not, you should listen to that, Jack. It's very good. Will Run4 has found a wonderful sweet spot in the middle. The show's 4 hosts approach running from different backgrounds and are looking for different things from it. And their conversations are always funny, honest, and welcoming to runners of all experience and abilities. Completely enjoyable and highly recommend it.
Oh, that's really nice.
Thank you, Jack. And
So we're looking for houses in Jack's area. Where
Yes,
he
we
runs.
are.
Oh,
Jack, we're gonna come live by you. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll run. Well, maybe we'll actually run into you, like literally.
Literally.
We won't be able to keep up with you, so we won't be able to run with you.
Maybe we'll see you as you're flying by. And we had Rob Legends, who left the review or the rating on Spotify, and said the WRF gang are always great company for a run, walk, or drive. If 5 stars still gets me a task from Tommy, I hope to snag a beer with him and Diana someday in 2022.
Yay.
Seems like
Well,
one
that
of
sounds like a
That's like a solid
yeah.
challenge right
Yeah,
there.
that's
a-
realistic.
a very realistic.
That's a legit one, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And Rob's
kinda-
Rob always has the best beer because he's like a distributor.
yeah.
Oh, well,
I remember you telling us that.
Yeah.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I just want to point out we have 13 5-star not reviews, but
ratings on Spotify.
on Spotify.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Awesome.
So the people on Spotify.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. I don't know who
Seriously.
you are unless you let us know. If you want to let us know that you did that for us. I
That'll be
know
awesome. We'll
Laura
shout you
Duxon went ahead and did that, and now
Yep.
Rob Legends.
Yep.
So if there's anyone else out there who wants a quick little shout out, let us know who you other 11 people are.
And then we have a preview of a possible 5-star
Mm-hmm.
comment from Brooke Schambach on Facebook. I binged your podcast after listening to the Rockin' the Knob recap from this year. Return to the Knob. My 5-star review is coming, along with all my notes I've taken.
Oh,
Love
God.
I love that. I love that so much.
All of the notes I've taken.
Do not hold us accountable.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
notes
a
on what
little
not to
scared.
do.
No, I basically black out when I'm talking.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Oh gosh.
Thank you, everyone, and we appreciate all the sharing and everything, and it's been
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Now, Tom.
Aaron or friends. Hi,
Yes. Hi.
everyone. What are we running for this week?
Oh, well, speaking of Jack, we were just talking about Jack, right? Because we're looking for houses, right? So
Oh, yeah,
I am
yeah.
running to de-stress from that, I guess. Or orange theorying, whichever one you want to say.
Oh, God.
Yes, house hunting is already we're just at the very beginning of it, and it's already stressful. We've seen like 6 or 7 places already. I mean, all of them have like something we like, but not everything we like. And then this we could sacrifice, but would we be willing to like give up this? Or it's just like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lot.
And we have to jump on them so
yeah,
fast.
it's not a buyer's market at all.
No.
And everything is just overpriced.
And we are
it's
looking at like
just-
really desirable locations, which doesn't
Yeah.
help us either.
yeah, so it's a little stressful, and I'm feeling the stress. So I'm running to distress from that.
There you go.
I think it's been a little bit more than I was expecting it to be very quickly. Like
yeah.
we started the process, and then all of a sudden we went from 0 to like we're starting to look for places.
No, it's a lot. I don't blame you at all. We keep talking about it, and then we get like really excited and sending each other houses and stuff, and then start thinking about all the stuff that you're talking about. It's not a buyer's
Oh.
market. Like everything's
not.
getting picked up so quick. You have to make these decisions, and we're like, well, let's just put it off another 6 months.
Yeah.
Let's-
Honestly, if it weren't for
Let's start getting serious in a few months, where it's like,
Yeah.
like we should go
Well,
down. Yeah.
that was sort of our plan originally, and I think that's why it's a little bit more stressful than I was expecting, because we're in a lease right now, but our complex we've had some issues with quite a number of times now, and so now
You're
I
anxious
would be
to get
willing
out.
to I would be
Yeah.
willing to break the lease to get out of it.
and also we need a little more space with Connor.
And then,
so.
and the moment that we started discussing it, this apartment got smaller.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The walls went like
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, this where we are was not meant for 3 humans and 2 cats. So we just need more space.
I am running for an actual training plan, which is on schedule, like we talked about at the beginning of the episode. So I'm excited to have like this weekend you're going to run X rather than just wing it and figure it out. So my plan really is to run like Mondays, Wednesdays, and then long runs like either Saturday or Sunday, kind of depending on weather and everything's going on. But last couple weeks have been on the treadmill. And then yesterday I was going to run after work, and then I ended up on like 6.5 hours of meetings, and then had a board meeting and didn't have a chance to. So, what did my watch say at the end of the day? It was like 1,500 steps for the entire day because I was literally on like calls, and when I wasn't on calls, I
God.
had like work to actually do.
Yeah.
And like I didn't walk, like usually like I get some time, like I'll walk the dog. I didn't do anything. Like I didn't get off my like chair yesterday. So the 1,500 steps was like walking back and forth to like the kitchen and the bathroom because Maria, I was hydrating. So, so my steps are for you, ma'am.
Oh, am I going to have to start texting or tagging you in all of my hydration things where the bullies come after me?
Oh. Yeah.
Freaking bullies wanting me to drink water.
A lot of times I'm lying and I'm not really drinking water. I've got like a coffee and an empty water bottle.
Maria didn't hear that.
Oh, man, that's great.
So I'm running for, and I wrote Shamrock, but that's just the next race. But I guess I'm running more so for a focused February.
Ooh.
Because
that's a
I've
good
got to
one.
buckle down in February. Because how quickly January went by, I think February is going to fly by, and we're going to be going into Shamrock and then springtime surprise pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So like I gotta really get some miles and get prepared for that.
Yeah, that's a little bit my concern.
Yeah.
I just don't want to feel terrible.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of similar. I just want to, like I said, I've been using the treadmill thing in Orange Theory to kind of do speed and a little of endurance. Like I try and up my pace there. And then if it doesn't snow this weekend, I want to start, while we're still doing the weekend classes, doing like a 5-mile run after each one to get some extra miles in. Because that'll put me at like, I don't know, with 6 classes, was that about 15, I don't know, 16, 17 miles in class and then another 10. So it's a decent base, you know. So I want to at least be there and then keep building through February.
Yeah, I think that's a good base with considering that you're also doing all the strength training. in
Yeah.
Orange Theory,
I don't
too.
want to go crazy. And also, I know I'm going to get screwed with snow and stuff. So there's going to be days I'm going to miss and things like that. So maybe I'll do like a 10 here and there or things like that. But I do want to get out and do a 20 sometime in the next couple weeks because
Yeah.
I like doing
Winter
that.
is the absolute. We get so cranky and miserable, like
Yeah.
in the winter. Like this whole, like the whole vibe of our show changes. We're just miserable.
I
Like
hate it. So it's so
I
hard
hate
to
it.
get out and do stuff. It's like
it's
gosh.
cold. It's dark.
Yep.
Last year, I at least felt like for like my mental health, we were still doing some like hikes on the
Yeah,
weekend and stuff
yeah.
like that. And so I feel like, because actually one of our hikes from last year with Robert came up
Oh yeah, we
in my
did the
memories on
icy
Facebook
Tammany hike.
because we did the icy Tammany hike with him.
Oh no, it was before the ice actually.
That was before the big ice, but if you remember, we were on the one side we came down, it was like super icy
Oh
by
yeah,
the waterfall.
yeah.
Just because my memories popped up where Robert posted that I was checking out the ice formations. So yeah, I mean, we were still kind of going up there regularly and doing some hiking because we were super into that. So I kind of missed that. We had talked about doing that this weekend. The house hunting thing kind of is putting a damper on a lot of that stuff though, because as soon as things pop up, you got to either see them or not. So like 2 open houses popped up for this past weekend. So we're like, ugh, I guess we have to go do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. And a lot of
the
times when
end-
you guys are hiking, so you're like, it's not just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just going to run for
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
hour or two in the morning because you guys usually drive an hour or two to wherever you're going to run at.
yeah, because there's no place
yeah.
around here
Yeah.
that has like good like there's not like
Mhm.
other than like the flat trails out in the woods that we do.
Yeah.
There's no great hiking. And if you're gonna like, I guess, hike in the winter, you want it to be someplace where there's gonna like where you're climbing and you're gonna get a view because
Yeah, at least
it's
be
a little
scenic.
different in the
Yeah.
winter versus in
Yeah.
the summer. Like it doesn't matter as much, but for some reason in the winter, if you're gonna do it,
Yeah.
there needs to be a reward.
I get
Yeah,
that.
some kind. Yeah.
I got a group of friends that were trying to coordinate a hike of Old Rag down in Virginia sometime.
And he's
Not
not
Diana.
talking about me.
And we're not talking about hiking Diana. A different Old Rag. But with kids and everything going on right now, the scheduling is pretty tough. But
Yeah.
maybe that'll happen. If
I know
there's
you've
snow on
mentioned
that
it.
mountain, I don't want to hike it because I will die. But we'll see. We'll see.
I think we would come hike if you guys wanted to invite us.
I would absolutely invite you. If you haven't done it, it's gorgeous.
I've never done it.
I've been down to Shenandoah and done a couple other things down there, but I have never done Old Rag.
There's a lot of scrambles, a lot of switchbacks. Like
I don't know what those words
it's
are.
about 8.5 miles. It's fairly strenuous, but it's gorgeous. Anyhow, that's a tangent.
It's fine. We don't have any specific topic today. We're allowed to tangent as much as we want today.
That's true.
I know. We probably needed this.
Yes.
It's tangent day.
Yeah, today's the day that we just kind of talk because we didn't really come up with the topic except for Diana's going to give us some trivia in a little bit.
That's
We
true.
got some, and what else do we have?
Oh, we have some people out there who've been getting goals.
And now, it's time for our Will Run 4 Goal Getters. Congrats on making your goals, you getters. Oh, you runs the shit.
We have Perfectly Imperfect Maria. Having COVID really helped relax the rest of January.
Yep.
Well, I guess that would put a damper
That'll
on.
do it.
That'll
we,
do it.
We all learned that lesson.
Yep.
I haven't run since the marathon, but feeling anxious to get back out there. But not really. But not really. I mean, I get that. For February, the goal is to get on the Peloton more, start strength training. I want to be one and done for a marathon, but I have crazy thoughts of doing another one, but I want to feel stronger. Not necessarily for speed, but at some point, I would like to feel like I don't have to worry about being swept.
Amen.
Maria, you didn't have to worry about being swept. We had you.
No. I mean, you ordered drinks and hung out. I mean,
It's
you
true.
had plenty of time.
It's true.
And if you're coming next year, get
We're
ready
hoping.
for the Diana Tom meltdown that's inevitable.
Oh God. It's gonna be awful.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
Oh, gosh. All right. Jay Hall, who I briefly saw on the marathon course.
She has been
as she
killing
went
it
by,
lately.
As she ran by me
Yeah, she's been freaking killing it.
with her friend Nicole. Anyway, she says it's time to get serious and prepare for Marine Corps. I want to beat my current PR from 2017. Get at it.
Good luck.
Yeah. I actually made Runners Club. I got my certificate, but unfortunately I signed up for Javelina 100, which is the same weekend as Marine Corps. So I won't be able to cheer you on personally, but I'll cheer you on from the misery that is Arizona. Kate says that I've been active almost every day in January so far. Good job, Kate.
Yeah, I was actually stalking her Peloton. So she's got a different bike than a Peloton, but she's got the Peloton app.
Okay.
And you can stalk everyone's stuff on Peloton, which I appreciate, and I really enjoy that. And I was looking at her today, and she's doing all kinds of weird, fun, like strength training stuff and all kinds of goodness.
Awesome.
Well, she is pleased with her 2022 start. She's officially training for Springtime Surprise, and it starts today, which was whatever day she posted that, I assume yesterday. And I'm hoping to break in my new Bella Bar with some CrossFit on my non-running days. Bring on February. What's a Bella Bar? Anybody?
I
don't know.
I don't know.
Why don't
okay.
you go ahead and join
Hey, Kate.
CrossFit?
Hey, Kate,
And then
why don't
we'll
you tell
have
us what
3
a Bella...
things.
We need to know what a Bella Bar is.
Oh my God.
Disney hand cyclist, who I just found out today won the Boston Marathon because
Which
her
is
goal,
All
incredible.
right, we have someone
Yes.
that's good at running, listening to the show.
well, hand cycling.
Yeah, still.
Disney hand cyclist. Her
It
goal
counts.
is to defend.
Which just seems harder, to be honest.
Yes, it seems
let's-
worse.
I don't know, but her goal is to defend her Boston Marathon title
Oh my god!
in April. Yes, but she has. But I have to have hand surgery on Friday, so this
Oh.
coming week she's having hand surgery.
Well,
when you're
good luck to
listening
you.
to this, it'll have been the Friday before.
Yes.
Not what a hand cyclist wants to go through. My February goal is to push through the post-surgery pain and not miss any of my training. The surgeon said that I can get on my hand cycle the day after surgery as long as I can handle
nice.
the pain. So that's what I plan on doing.
Wow.
My
Wow.
God.
My
people.
God. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's
Right?
amazing. Congratulations. Also,
Yes.
I just looked up the Bella Bar, and it looks like a sex toy. I don't know what
All
it
right,
is.
settle down. Settle down.
All right. All right.
Look at it.
Aaron, keep going.
Is Disney Hand Cyclist from the Boston area?
I actually don't know. Disney Hand Cyclist, if you're listening, let us know who you are. We'd love to have some more information about you. I saw that you're like one of us. You went to Disney and you posted your video of going through the Walt Disney World gates and wrote home.
There
So
you go.
I feel, we feel you. You're of the people. Raph. See it?
Weightlifting update.
Yeah, Raph C in PA. He's changed his,
He's seeing PA.
he's C in PA.
He changes it a lot. As he moves, he changes it. Because he was Raph in Manoa at one point.
Well,
Manoa
at
Raph,
least we'll
sorry.
always know where he is.
Yeah, you always know where he's at.
Update: weightlifting every other day instead of 5 times a week because weights are getting more challenging. Running 30-minute zone 2 on my non-lifting days. My goal is to have my squat, bench press, and deadlift add up to a combined weight of 500 pounds.
Oh,
Last
nice.
time I was at 390. As of this morning, I'm at 465 pounds.
Nice.
Boom. Nice.
Everyone is killing it in January this year.
Yeah.
Run Fit Mama says she wants to focus more on core so that her next dopey challenge she will feel stronger.
Mm-hmm. Feel that.
All right, the Run Eat Drink podcast. They said that they're accomplishing a very important goal the first weekend in February. The members of their Runcation Nation will meet up to run with them at the Donna Marathon, as well as some will run virtually who can't be there, and it's all to support the those fighting breast cancer and their families for the Donna Foundation.
That's
Yeah, that
amazing.
is awesome.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that they do regularly
Yep.
and often talk about on their pod. It's like one of their passion.
Jacksonville, yeah.
It's like one of their passion runs
great.
that they do every year and raise
Yep.
money for. So that's awesome.
Seems super cool.
Amazing.
Maybe one day we will make it down there for that. Mal runs Disney, who you'll hear coming up on an Inside the Runner Studio.
Yes.
No, she was
after-
great.
Yes, after getting back from Disney, I haven't worked out a ton. You and me both, Mal. Dealing with a sick kiddo and not feeling great myself. My goal is to run 2 times a week, add in strength training 2 times a week, bike 2 times a week, and stretch most days after workouts. But let's be real, it'll be once a month.
That sounds familiar.
As a runner, it'll be once a month, yeah. Training for Grandma's marathon, and I'd like to be stronger than I have been in the past marathons. I know endurance-wise I can do it, but I'd like to get a better time and to feel good about the accomplishment. Possibly going for Dopey 2023.
Girl, you know you're running with us.
She does. She keeps denying it, and in the group that I'm in, and we're not having it anymore.
Yeah.
April Barker, she says she's working on getting her speed back after injury. More core work. After running Dopey, I noticed that I needed to work on strengthening my core.
Don't we all?
Running Princess Weekend in February and looking for some local races for the spring. Long-term goal is hopefully running Dopey 2023. We have gotten so many people telling us they'll all be.
Man.
It's going to be a big year, guys.
gonna be
I
a party.
love it. I
Yep.
love it. I apologize for yelling and crying now. Because that will happen, and I do get real nasty. The other thing is, a couple of people have mentioned core workouts. I will say, the cult that is Peloton, there are core workouts, and I did one on Sunday, I think it was. I did a ride, and then I did like a 20-minute core workout. So
Like on the floor court?
Like on the
Not
floor.
Like on
Yep.
okay, on the bike,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
Interesting.
Because I
it
know
was
that Peloton has a ton of other like workouts on their app, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have a ton. They've got different strength. They have stuff you can do with weights. I did a core with like no weights, but they have core with weights. And then today I actually did, after I did my ride, I did a 10-minute arms workout, and it just has 2 like little 3-pound weights on the back of your bike. Which I was like, this isn't gonna hurt, and then my whole body hurt, and I did this like little 10-minute arm workout, and that was still on the bike.
Nice.
Oh,
So
wow.
you're pedaling, and they were like, you did like 1 minute of bicep curls, 1 minute of who's it's, like all kinds of different stuff. So,
Who is it?
but yeah, so there's specific core workouts on the Peloton app.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because I know that you can sign up for the Peloton app even if you don't have the Peloton.
Yes.
Because I know a few people who have done that, like, or they'll run on their treadmill too, like the run people on there. So,
Yep.
Anyway, April, I'll be cheering at Princess Weekend. So, right now the plan is to be dressed as the giant inflatable unicorn. So if you happen to see a giant inflatable unicorn, it's me.
Yay.
What if there was another one?
That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Susie runs 50. She's running 19.3 miles during Princess Weekend, local races throughout the coming year, and then training to complete her first full marathon in
Yes.
2023.
Get it?
I don't think we're convincing her to do Dopey, but she does want to
Hey,
do marathon weekend.
That's it.
In
Do
the
the full.
marathon.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
just do the full.
Yeah. Jessica Grand took a short hiatus, and now I'm back. Got strength training, running. She got a strength training and running coach.
Awesome.
Yes.
Love-hate relationship is strong already. Goals: beat my previous time at Gate River Run 15K in March in Jacksonville. Have a costume for Springtime Surprise 10K. Current thoughts are Swedish chef, or easy peasy drinking a sparkle skirt. And 3, find that damn purple porta potty in 2022.
Good goal.
Listeners, if you know any place that there is a purple porta potty in Florida, can you let us know so Jessica can go visit it?
Yes. Please let us know. Please be on the lookout and let us know. You have to say this next one with an accent.
Oh, God, I can't. Kathy Breslin, our resident Boston accent girls.
They're from New Hampshire,
They're
right?
from New Hampshire.
Oh,
But
but yeah,
got
but she was
that-
originally
she's
from
got
Mass.
that.
Yeah.
She's got that. Goal get us. Nope. No.
Gettahs.
You do it. You go ahead.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. This is for you, Kathy.
How about them apples? Go get us.
Do you like apples?
Gonna pack the car.
All right.
I can't. It's like Tom and I have this running joke wherever I try and imitate a parrot. I'm like, yeah, see, and like I don't know where it started or how it
Oh,
started.
my God. All right.
And
That
just
sounded a lot
reminded
I'm
like-
me
sorry,
of that.
Kathy. I'm sorry, Kathy. We're off the rails.
That
with
sounded
your-
a lot
with
like
your-
my Dumbledore, too.
Oh, my God. Yes, because all your accents are the same.
Harry Potter.
Hey, Kathy.
Kathy.
Add another day of yoga into my routine. Preferably a yin yoga where it's more holding a stretch type pose.
Ooh,
Not
interesting.
only does it help relieve tension, it helps the mind. You sit with your thoughts and emotions. It's super important practice, in my opinion, and I need to incorporate it into my routine, not just practice flow.
Nice.
Nice.
Love that. Kathy, there's also yoga on Peloton as well as meditation. And I've been doing a sleep meditation every night before bed.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
I've been doing yoga in the morning as well. Not this yin yoga where you hold a stretch pose because right now I have no stretch and it hurts just even trying to attempt to do any poses.
No, I hate yoga.
I do too, but it's really good for my body and I know that. Tyler B, who is dragged to Disney, the husband of Giving Up Is for Rookies. He's training for his first WDW challenge. That'd be Walt Disney World. For a springtime surprise with my wife, Giving Up Is for Rookies, who is Jordan.
Yay!
I love this next one.
Tanya, she says that she's still drinking all my water every day and peeing all the time.
It's a goal.
It's a good goal. It's a good goal.
And then I run for Margaritas, who is Lisa. She said, I haven't PR'd at any distance since 2019 when I shaved over an hour
Oh
off
my
of my
God.
marathon time. Wow.
Whoa.
My God, that's a lot.
That's intense.
That is a lot of time being shaved
Holy
off of a marathon.
Cow.
Okay. But she's looking to PR again in the 10K distance this year. I've signed up for a lot of 10Ks to give myself many chances.
That's it. That's it. Shoot your shots. There you go.
I love it.
Yep. And so that's what we've got.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And apologies when we don't actually have a topic. We are just completely off the rails. Like,
Yes.
there's nothing, there's no structure holding this together today.
Yep. I mean, there's not normally structure to begin with, but it's apparently worse.
When there's
There's nothing.
no, there's nothing
When
at
there's like
all.
2 months to the next race, and
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
And
speaking of what is our quick spring race schedule? Well, we have a few
We're
minutes.
going to Shamrock,
Okay,
and then we are doing Big Woods half marathon in PA
in PA.
the next weekend.
Yes.
Then we are doing Springtime Surprise.
Yes.
I'm doing the 5K, the 10K, and the half marathon, or the 10 miler. You are just doing the 10 miler.
Just in 10 miler.
And then we don't have anything for most
Till
of the
Big
month
Sur.
of April.
Okay.
And then we are doing Big Sur.
Okay.
That is Michael and Aaron's schedule for
Yeah. Just on
Yeah,
the
that's pretty
in
intense.
case you're wondering.
I'm doing like a Valentine's Day 5K. We are doing Kelly Street, the Shamrock in Baltimore, which is a 5K, which we traditionally get drunk before. So
Nice.
stay tuned for that. Or come to Baltimore. We go to a bar before the race and then run down a hill.
We do.
Oh,
we
that's
always
a
do.
good idea.
It's
We always do a shot of
redonkulous.
Jameson prior to running the incredibly warped and not flat and not safe streets of Baltimore City.
Baltimore.
It's terribly,
God.
terribly scary.
So we do that. Then we have Shamrock, of course, in Virginia Beach. And then I don't know when Soul of the City is. It's somewhere in the middle there, which is like one of my all-time favorite races. That's a 10K in Baltimore. Then we are doing Springtime Surprise. I am doing the 5K, the 10K. No, what is it? The 5K, the 10K, and the 10 miler.
Yes.
And then I'm also doing the Sunrise Yoga.
Oh, nice.
Oh, awesome.
And I'm doing the 10K and the 10 miler, and I got to look for a charity bib for the 5K because I would really like to do that one.
Well, they opened up the other day just regularly. So,
And we've talked about it. Remember, you saw it and didn't tell me?
well, I didn't know about it until it was already gone. But I have been checking it again regularly. So if it opens up, I will text you immediately because then you can convert it to the call and convert it to the challenge.
Yeah, someone messaged myself or Tom. The other thing about Tom is he doesn't have any type of ringer or notification on his phone. So unless he's staring at his phone, he doesn't see it.
Oh, cool. So that'll be helpful for when you're trying to get in
that's-
touch with him right away.
Yeah, that'll be good.
that's
yeah.
that's the
However,
That's,
if anyone and if any of our listeners, I'm talking to you, Ryan Runs Disney, because you are on
Oh,
top
he's
of
always
that.
on
Yeah,
it.
like
Yeah,
literally.
yeah, he's on
Message us immediately if you see it open, so that we can get Tom into the challenge.
yeah.
Or if anybody's got, a link to a nice like a good charity that you want to suggest that might have bibs, let me know about it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
I know a few. We can chat about that after.
And I think you're also doing the Baltimore Women's Classic, aren't you?
Yes, that's in
February.
May.
Man, you are stacked.
It's in February.
The Baltimore Women's Classic is not in February.
See, I don't know.
It's in like May or June every year. It's a
It's
5K.
very close.
Yeah.
That's very close.
My bad.
Yeah, it's
You've got a lot going on. You're busier than us for sure.
so yeah, we just have like little race. So we're getting back into little races.
Those are
And,
fun.
Yeah, they're fun. And like I said, I love Soul of the City. And then I have not signed up for the Baltimore 10 miler yet, but I love that race, so I might do it this year. And it's got, I think, a hippo on the medal.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
I feel like
adorable.
you just named like 100 races that you're doing,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. Well, I'm an athlete, and I like to keep it tight.
I did forget that Vanessa Beast Pace, Batona, oh my God, why am I blanking on their name now?
Beast Coast Productions.
Yes, Beast Coast Productions. I'm sorry. And
also Beast Pacing, but
yes, and Beast
regardless.
Pacing, but it wasn't. I knew I was wrong calling it Beast Pacing. Anyway, man, we are really bad when it comes to
Names.
to these episodes. Her Valentine's in the Pines,
Yes.
which is February 19th.
Ooh.
I may pick up that because
in South Jersey.
yes, it's in South Jersey. And I may have 2 opportunities for 2 other people to run.
Nice.
Email
So
if you're interested.
if you're interested and you're listening to this and you hear it and you'd like to run it with me, let me know. If not, then I'm probably just going to email some people and see whether anyone's interested in them.
DM on Instagram or email us at willrunforpodcast@gmail.com.
Guys,
Yeah.
I feel like when we started this podcast, we had a lot of different segments. We were trying out a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And one of the fan favorites, one of the most popular segments that we've ever had
Yeah.
is something called Diana's Random Trivia, featuring Diana. No, hold on.
You got it. That was
No,
right.
you got it. That was right. That was right.
Featuring Diana and the Diana Players.
Yes, I'm a Diana player.
Yeah. We have
I'm
shirts.
basically Steve Martin at this point.
Yes, you are.
Oh my God.
And so we're happy to share a new episode
Edition.
edition
New edition.
of our famous trivia, and Diana's going to kick it off.
Yeah, I'm excited. And this is kind of like a weird. It's trivia, but it's not like traditional trivia. Because I was looking up some celebrity marathon times and thought we would do something surrounding that. But Tom and I were just watching something recently with some random actor. So remember when we did Dylan McDermott and Dermot Mulroney?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
we just saw somebody and I was like, I'm doing it with these guys, and now I can't remember who it is. So
Oh my God.
it'll come to me.
Oh God.
Because we were arguing back and forth about who somebody was. So and that's how we get show ideas. So everyone has been really active and running a lot of races, and there's always those articles of rando celebrities who are running races with marathon times, some with insane marathon times and some with like normal human marathon times, I would consider. Just before we kick off, I've got a ton of marathon times for each of these because you're probably not going to like exactly guess the pace that the person ran. We'll do that after, but just let me know if you think it's under 4 hours or over 4 hours that they finished it, and then we can guess.
Narrow
And
it
that'll
down.
help. That'll help.
Got it.
That'll help narrow you guys down. The other thing is, I was really surprised. There's one race that celebrities do more than any other race. Do anybody have any ideas of what that might be?
New York City Marathon.
I would
that's
say
what
I would say that one too, because that's
Or
always
London. Yeah.
because everyone is in New York City.
Literally,
Yeah.
Kevin Hart ran the New York City Marathon the year I ran it because I followed his journey as I was running,
Oh
like
my
his
God.
training as I was training.
I love his Instagram, but yeah, it's New York. It's insane. Like it's more than the LA Marathon,
Yeah.
where I was like, oh, it's probably going to be LA because that's where they all live.
I
Yeah,
feel
Ray
like,
lives
yeah,
there, yeah.
but I feel like the New York City Marathon is
It's
coveted.
bigger. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like this, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right. So I have 4 people that ran the New York City Marathon in 2021.
Ooh.
Oh,
I can't
Really?
even believe
Wow.
they had. And did they have a marathon in 2021?
Yes.
Yes.
Like-
They did.
It was a smaller field. I think it had 30,000 people instead of the normal 50,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. My first celebrity is of the Today Show, Willie Geist. Do you think he was over 4 hours or under 4 hours?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
What's
Who's
the
really
pace?
nice?
What's the pace? No, what's the pace on
4
a
hours is like 9-minute miles.
Okay.
For 26.2
I think
miles.
it's like 909 or 905
Yeah,
or
it's
something like that.
just
yeah.
above 905.
Yeah.
Because I remember like looking at what I would need to do in order to get that.
I think he's above that.
I mean, I vaguely know who it is. I would say he's over that.
I have no idea who it is, so I'm gonna say he's under it.
Okay. He is under it.
Oh.
All right. Any guesses?
Hmm.
And we'll do closest. I don't care if it's over or under, but we'll do closest wins.
3.5 hours.
Okay.
3 hours, 50 minutes, and 22 seconds.
Ooh.
That's absurd. I'm going to say 3:45.
Aaron was closest, and it was just under 4 hours. 3
Cool.
hours, 58 minutes, and 23 seconds.
I feel like
Good
his
for him.
goal was a sub 4
Makes
then,
sense,
and he
yeah.
just went
There you
like
go. That makes
right
sense.
where he needed to get that.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Abby Wambach,
Mm.
Oh, God.
Who's that?
The soccer
She's a
player.
soccer player.
Oh, I knew the name.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I'm going under.
Yeah, I'm going to say under.
I almost want to say over, only because
You would expect it to be under.
no,
she had fun.
Soccer is sprinting, like it's bursts of speed, right?
Yeah.
And what position does she play? Is she attacker? I feel like I,
don't
should
know
know this.
offhand.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say just over.
Someone could pay me $1 million right now, and I couldn't name a soccer position.
Goalie?
There you go.
goalie.
How about goalie?
That would be easy.
And we just watched Ted Lasso. I feel like you should know this.
Lasso.
All right, first off, there's not a lot of playing in that. I don't know what to tell you. All right, she is under.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
All
I'm
right.
going to say 320.
Ooh,
I'm going aggressive.
wow.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with 3:35 in 62 seconds.
Yeah, 320.
That doesn't make any sense.
I think I went too fast. Yeah.
3:44 and 25 seconds.
Yeah, I went way too low. 320 is
Yeah,
very
320 is
fast.
really
Yeah.
fast.
All
Yeah.
right. Marcus Mumford of Mumford and Sons
Oh, God.
ran it in
Ooh.
2021.
I bet he had a beard. I bet he looked like Mike Wardian.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say over.
Yeah, I'm going to say over.
I'm gonna say under.
It was under. Tom, what do you think it was?
I don't think it was that much under. I think he did it in 3:45.
Okay, it was 3:53 and 22 seconds.
Okay.
It's pretty
That's
good.
pretty quick.
That is really
That
good.
is actually pretty quick.
Pretty
yeah.
good.
All
I
these
like-
celebrities, people are fast.
Yeah.
All right. Chelsea Clinton. She ran it in 2021.
She ran it under.
I'm going to say over.
Under,
It was under.
but just under.
I was
Okay.
gonna say no, but she's a runner.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because she's run other marathons. I've seen her name in other marathons before.
See, I wasn't aware of that. Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna go 350.
I'm gonna go 3:45.
3:59 in
Oh,
9
wow.
seconds.
Wow.
Man.
Got it close.
Still counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. Again, I wonder whether she's
It must
another
have
one
been the
that was
goal.
like the
Yeah.
goal was a sub 4. Maybe it
Yeah.
was her like first sub 4.
Yeah.
New York is a challenge for a sub 4 too, with all those bridges and all that, like
And just
all
the
the
people.
crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
Remember, when we watched Brittany Runs a Marathon, and then I got on the New York Marathon website, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sign up for this.
Yes. I remember that.
I'm like, that's not how any of this works.
Anywho,
All right.
Tom.
All right, guys. Your favorite catfish. Also,
Oh, Neve.
Neve.
yep, he also ran it in 2021.
I'm going under. He's been a runner for a long time.
I'd definitely say under.
Okay.
And I would say fast too. Like,
Although he had a kid a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, I'm gonna go over.
but like he didn't have a kid.
Well, yeah, but like he did.
Yeah, but I mean, he's
but
been
like
parenting.
being able to
Yeah.
run.
I'm
when you
kidding,
have
I'm
a
kidding, I'm
baby
kidding.
Yeah.
is harder. Although the Weckerlys, Weckerly and Angie, I mean, they're back
that's
out there wanting to get their
Yeah.
runs in. So who knows?
Also,
It's under.
I'm not taking
It's
anything
under.
away from Dad's.
Everyone's been
I'm
under,
gonna say
man.
Neve is pretty quick. I'm gonna go with 3:39.
3:30. You said 3:39.
Yeah.
3:37.
Wow.
3:22.
Damn, that is
Wow,
fast.
he is fast.
And
That's
he got
fast.
faster because he did it in 2015 and was a 3:34.
Holy cow!
Isn't
Wow.
that crazy?
I'm about to calculate.
Good for him.
What did you say? 3:22.
That's
in
nice.
43 seconds.
That is a nice pace there.
It feels
All right.
very karate
That's a
chop-ish.
7:44.
Yeah.
Good God.
Oof,
Man.
that's cooking.
People are freaking fast. All right.
Wow, I had no idea he was that fast.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to catch those catfish.
That's true.
And I mean, he was killing it on Dancing with the Stars. He should have won.
Yes, he should have.
He should have won. All right. 2017 with Aaron, Kevin Hart.
I
Over,
remember leading up to this, he was working out a ton.
That's when Snapchat was really big.
I'm going to abstain from this one
Oh, because you know.
because I followed this entire thing.
But I still think it's the full marathon, right? I still think
Yeah.
it would have taken him like
Over, under.
Over. I'm going to say 5 hours.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I think I ran Broad Street with him that year as he was leading up to it,
I believe you're right.
and he finished maybe a minute or two before me, and I was in the 120s. So I'm gonna say over.
Yep. It was over.
I'm gonna say 4:30.
What'd you say, Tom?
Like around 5 hours.
4:05.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
Kevin
it was-
Hart.
I
He had
knew
like
he
a
was-
cramp or something, right?
He had a
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like because his goal was definitely a sub 4 and
Yeah.
he just missed it.
Oh,
And he
good
had
for him.
he had some problems along the way.
Well, when I did Broad Street, it was as you get towards the end, as you're about to head into the Navy Yard, on Broad Street, obviously. As he was coming up to the water stops, these girls would notice who he was, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like looking around because he was coming up from behind me, and I'm like, "What the hell is going on? Like, who the hell is
It's
running?"
gotta be weird as like a celebrity, especially if you're going for time or something.
Yeah, well, especially
Like-
Kevin Hart in Philly running
Yeah.
on Broad Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he had one of the like celebrity bibs, so he was part of the first wave. So he was like right
Yeah.
after the elites,
Oh,
pretty much.
God, yeah.
So like
It's crazy. Alicia Keys ran it in 2015.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, God.
that doesn't surprise me. She's a New York girl. She sings about it, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna say over.
2015, she was much younger. I don't know if she had kids yet.
I love how everyone debates okay, where were they in their life at this point in time?
That's 7 years ago. She probably did. I'm going to go under.
Just over.
It was over.
I'm going to say
Ooh.
like 4:05-ish.
No, I think she did it in over 5 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she's a slower. I want to say, and this is like, I think she's a more of the people person, and I think it was over 5:30 if I remember.
Yep, Aaron. You should have gone with your first guess because it was 5:50:52.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
So
Still
she ran
good
at
for
a
her.
human pace.
Okay.
Yeah, good
yeah,
for
yeah,
her.
yeah. That's what I remember. I vaguely remember because it was like right as I started getting into running, and I was running my first marathon that next year, and I remember seeing it and thinking to myself, "Wow, she's immortal.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
is a mortal human."
Yep. Gordon Ramsay ran London in 2004.
He was in pretty good shape then.
Oh my God, 2004. I don't even know if I knew it existed in 2004.
He probably has a good level of discipline. I'm going to say under 4 hours.
Okay.
But like 3:47.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to say under 4 also. I'm going to say like 350.
I'm gonna say over.
It's under 3:30:37.
Ooh,
Wow,
he was
he's
pretty quick
fast.
back then. Yeah.
He's
And
also
he
done
was
it. He's
soccer
done an
player,
iron.
right?
He's done an Ironman.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right.
okay.
Yeah. So he's in pretty good. Yeah. And
Okay.
especially you're talking 18 years ago. He was much
Yeah, I have
younger.
no idea. I have
Mhm.
no concept of that.
Yeah.
Yep. Pippa Middleton. She's run a few different ones, but she came in 32nd at a marathon in Kenya in 2015.
What?
In Kenya.
Yep.
Wow.
The SafariCon Lua Marathon in Kenya.
Wow.
She
Damn.
over or under 4 hours.
Was she wearing a big hat?
I'm just thinking about that booty.
Pippa's,
Remember that was a big deal? Her butt in that
Pippa's kind of
dress.
fine.
I'm gonna say she ran it in under. Although it's hot in Kenya, I'd assume.
I guess it would be.
Yeah.
It was under.
Like 3:15.
Ooh.
Is that way too fast?
That's like a 7:30 pace or something.
I'm gonna give that to Pippa. 3:15.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I mean it's possible because
Yeah.
like I mean women's elites run like 2:30,
Yeah.
2:27 to like when they win the marathons.
Yeah, and
So,
if
I
she
mean-
was 32nd.
If she was 32nd, I'd
guess
go.
it depends
I
how many
don't. I
people are in it.
would say she ran a sub 3 and go 2:52.
I'm gonna say 3:30.
I don't think anyone ran this race because she was a 3:56:33.
Must have been a small race. There you go.
That's funny.
However, she did run in 2016. She did the Great Wall Marathon,
Mhm.
which
Oh,
is
yeah.
5,164
Yeah.
steps, an 820-foot climb, and it was 85 degrees that day.
Holy cow, that's a rough
And she
one.
did
Yeah.
it just under 5 hours.
Wow.
4 hours,
Wow.
54 minutes, and 51 seconds. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
super.
Sure. I'm pretty.
That's super impressive.
Michelle K, tell me whether you did the Great Wall Marathon.
Somebody
I know
did.
No.
I know Heather Chen from Team
Yeah.
Shenanigans did it.
Yep.
I think she may have DNF'd. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, she like twisted her ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then for some reason, I'm thinking Michelle K signed up for it or did it or something. And I could be completely wrong.
Yeah. it's
Michelle.
Wild.
Tell me whether I'm wrong.
Wild. Ethan Hawke ran New York in 2015. Over or under?
Under.
I'm gonna say over.
I'd say over also. Ethan Hawke is he's kind of a bigger guy, not like fat, but like he's more of a substantial man.
It was over.
And so I'm gonna say 5:15.
Let's say 4:45.
4:25:30.
Oh, good. That's a good pace.
His
That's a good.
his quote from the race was when he was being interviewed later was, "When your hamstring starts to cramp up and your calf starts to cramp up, you really want to be anonymous."
That's
what I would imagine.
That's
'cause I
very
know-
fair.
I know
Yeah,
that, like,
yeah.
when like Kevin Hart reflected on that New York City Marathon one, that was one of the things he said was like, it's hard because like when you're like people know you and they're yelling your name and you just want to die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can't be like the normal person who just pulls up
Just
on the
pulls
side.
over to the
Yeah,
side to
yeah.
stop for a minute.
And yep. Terry Hatcher ran it in 2014, New York City.
Yeah, I remember.
Wow. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's.
A
She's
ton of
run a
people have
bunch.
done it.
Yeah, no, Terry Hatcher's done a few marathons.
And what? She was older by then. Not old, but older.
Mhm.
She was in her 40s at least, right? Or around 40. So I'm gonna say over 4.
I'd go over. I'd say like 4.5 maybe.
I'm still gonna say she was fast, so I'm gonna say under.
Over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like 4:15.
5:06:42.
See, maybe the problem is that my relative, like, I don't.
But she could have been faster previously.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it could have been. And I mean, the article I pulled, these all came from the same article. So I don't know if it has like their fastest time or their most recent time. Like there were 2021 people on it, so
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
like I said, I know that there's some people like who run them regularly.
Yep.
Some celebrities.
Didn't she play Lois Lane in the Dean Cain Superman
Yes.
Yes.
series?
Absolutely, that's how I know her.
I love
That's how I know her.
I,
No,
used to watch
I
it.
know her from that, not Desperate Housewives.
Yeah,
I know
same.
her from both.
I mean, I know her from both, but I knew her.
Yeah.
Like, if I say where I know her from, it would be from Superman with Dean
Lois
King.
and Clark. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And then I'll cut us off with Oprah in 1994.
Definitely
with
over.
a full TV crew.
Yeah, over for sure.
I'll do over.
I'm pretty sure she's under because I remember people. Over. Sorry, 4. Sorry, I also keep thinking sub 5 for some reason.
Oh.
I think she was a 4th. She was around a 4:30.
You are so right, because it's a 4:29:20.
Because I remember someone
Wow.
saying that they needed to be faster than Oprah, and it needed to be like just under a sub 4:30.
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember
Isn't that
having this
crazy?
conversation with somebody when I first started marathoning because they were like, "Well, my only goal is to be faster than Oprah."
I have never seen her look so thin than
Yeah.
those pictures from that
Yeah,
marathon.
I remember that when she
Yeah.
trained for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So those are our celebrities. There's more on this list, but I'm not doing it because that was a huge list.
that was a huge list.
Yeah.
I was
so-
actually surprised Oprah hadn't made it on the list yet. I was kept waiting for her to come appear because I
Yeah.
was like one of the only ones I knew.
Yep.
Do we want to do something good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Always.
Always.
All right, I'm going to go first. So, my something good is a show called Peacemaker on HBO Max. It's a DC limited series. It's based on a comic book, starring John Cena. To me, it is like the third best thing DC has ever done.
Wow.
Right behind the Snyder Cut.
No, right behind the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. The Snyder Cut's trash.
The Snyder Cut is so bad.
But
The Snyder
He's
Cut is
never even
unwatchable.
seen it.
I
He's never
know.
even seen it.
I know. And he would get so mad. Like,
like Peacemaker is like, it's kind of like Deadpool, kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, that makes sense because James Gunn.
yeah, it's James Gunn.
But
It feels like James Gunn.
it's
If
very
you like
Okay.
James Gunn, you will
It's
like it.
very
If you don't like,
self-aware.
if you don't like James Gunn, you'll hate it. I like it because I like James Gunn.
I just think it's funny, and I'm glad that DC has done something good.
And he's actually more charming than I thought he would be. Because I always thought he was like a poor man, The Rock,
He kind of is.
and he kind of is. But he's pretty charming and weird in this.
Yeah.
It's like kid humor. It's like a 13-year-old boy wrote it. Like they're like
So I love
boob
it.
jokes and penis jokes, and
Yeah.
it's fun. It's like a fun, silly show.
It is not safe for children. I
Yeah.
would not watch it with kids, but we like it a lot. So
Yeah.
Peacemaker, HBO Max.
That's actually not bad for something good, because when I was trying to figure out like what I could recommend to people, we've just been watching trash for the last month and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was just telling Aaron and Michael before we recorded, we rewatched all the Twilights.
We did
Because-
that last year.
It's because
Yeah.
they're leaving Netflix, so we wanted to
Oh,
watch them
yeah,
before they are
yeah.
leaving. I think they're
Yeah.
leaving. I don't know if they're gone now or if they left or if they're leaving the 31st. But I was like,
yeah.
we gotta watch them. They've been here a year,
Oh,
and they're worse than you remember them.
Oh
being.
yeah, we watched them as soon as they came out.
that's it. Yeah, we watched
when
them
they
as soon as
came
went
out,
on.
we were
Yeah.
like, "Oh my gosh, Twilight!"
And they're worse than you remember. It's just also, and I read the books and I knew how bad they were for women. But even like 10
Oh.
years removed from where I was at that point in my life, I was like screaming at the television by how like anti-woman it is. Like, it's
They're not
so
great.
bad. It's so bad. Like, and as me recovering from my internal misogyny, as I have been for the last few years, it hit me way too hard. It's just, what else garbage have we been watching? We started The Hunger Games, also not
Oh,
great.
man.
I've been watching a lot of Queer Eye.
Mm.
We start stuff and then stop it because it's so bad. Like we're binging Modern Family, which isn't bad.
That's hysterical.
Tom's never seen it, so we've just had a lot
Oh,
of
there you go.
yeah. So that's kind of what we've been doing. So since real media is not getting me through this, I will recommend going on to TikTok and doing just a search for high value men.
Oh, God.
And then just watch all of the female influencer, TikTokers, content creators. Just drag all the toxic male podcasts because that's really been getting me through the last couple of days. And I am just laughing hysterically. So enjoy that. That's it. Raph and I were talking about the New Girl podcast that just started, but I haven't listened, so I can't recommend it yet.
Well, My Something Good is actually a good show on Netflix, which is sometimes hard to find because Netflix is
Hit or miss.
Yeah, you got to weed through a lot of stuff. But Archive 81 is a really good show that just came out.
I don't know that it's gonna be your style show, Diana.
Yeah, you guys might not like it, or you might not like
Tom
it.
might
but-
like it, but
yeah.
I don't know that it's gonna be a Diana show.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
toss
It's
my-
kind of
myself
like
into certain
into the horror / supernatural genre.
Oh, no, if it's scary at all, I don't want to watch it.
It's not scary in like a I don't know,
jump scare
like-
way.
The Ring or like I don't know,
Yeah.
any of those kind of scary kind of movies. It's intriguing. It's very interesting.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah, a little creepy. A little like what's going on, like trying to figure out like different parts of what's happening and who's where and what's what.
Yeah.
For the first few episodes. Yeah, I thought it was good. It's quality.
Yeah. That's it. Good Netflix show. Enjoyed
Cool.
It's like I think the number one show on Netflix right now.
it. Yeah.
I think it's
or
been
top 10
since it's come
somewhere anyway.
out.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
think
so
it's
was
on
Cobra
Rotten-
Kai.
Well, that's
That's a good
true.
point.
But I think that it's got like a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes still.
Oh,
Yeah, like it's actually
Yeah.
like a well produced and well acted show for Netflix.
Yeah, which it doesn't always happen.
Like I feel
Yeah.
like Netflix used to be that way, and then they started putting so much trash on it, like the
Oh,
Hallmark
God.
type stuff on
Yeah.
it. They're
Also,
like,
there is like
You
a
never
Hallmark
knew.
style movie that's new that Tom and I have to watch that keeps getting advertised
Oh.
as.
yeah,
It's like
you'll have-
Royal something.
the one
Oh.
with Laura Morano
Yes.
from Austin and
Oh.
Ally.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So then
Exactly.
that keeps getting recommended for us too, so it's fine.
It's embarrassing.
We'll have to watch it from Austin and Alley. That's exactly right.
Because Connor was like just at the right age when that was out, and it was like his favorite show.
Oh, my
God.
God.
All right. Mine is actually a Netflix show also. Season 2 of Cheer came out. I don't know if you guys watched season 1.
No.
It's all about the crazy competitive world of cheerleading. And we watched it. It was a pandemic show for sure. We watched it the first season, and we realized how intense some of these people are, and like literally their life is cheerleading. Like from the moment they're like 5 years old to the time they're in college, and they like this is their dream of like what they want to do. And I don't know what happens after you graduate college, but yeah, the intensity, the things these people put their bodies through
Oh, yeah.
to do it, the like how they have to look, what they need to like wear, like how skinny they need to be, what they're eating, like all of it is intense. So season 1 was super intense about that. Season 2, which I couldn't believe that they managed to do, was like right as the pandemic was happening. So it was like you get to see like the first 5 episodes are like pre-pandemic, and then leading up where they're like 10 days till nationals, and then like literally like the world shut down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
some of these people whose like dream it was to go to nationals, like they didn't get to go because then they were graduated college and they no longer were able to compete.
Oh, my God.
And then they picked up like the next year. That's why it's taken so long for there to be a new season.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I always had a front stage or a front row seat to that because Kate, my best friend, and her mom owned a cheer gym.
wow.
And they
Oh.
finally got rid of it like 5 or 6 years ago. And it
Were they
consumed.
an all-star gym?
Oh, yeah, they did all the competitions. They went to
Yeah, yeah.
nationals. They did
Yeah.
all of that, and it consumed her life. Like her whole life was cheerleading.
Yeah,
Like-
my cousin was that way from the time she was 5 till, and she did collegiate, and then once she graduated, she had no idea what to do with her life. Like literally was like, she gained a ton of weight because she had no idea like what to do without cheerleading. Like it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
you have to find your way. But yeah, it's super interesting to like get a weird sneak peek into these people's lives.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end. We want to thank everyone. Please continue to share the podcast on all social media. If you can rate and review on Spotify or Podcast Addict or Apple, wherever you get your podcasts, we greatly appreciate it. And so this is Tom for Aaron, Michael, and Diana. Just thinking about this community that's been built up and around our little podcast here, we have to remind ourselves that together we keep each other alive. That's what we do. And that is a direct quote from Katniss Everdeen from the second Hunger Games called Catching Fire, which is what we're gonna watch
Right now.
right now.
Oh my god. Also, I know we didn't talk about it, but if you guys have listened this long, I did put together a top 10 list of why I hate the springtime surprise medals. So maybe this weekend or
That'll
after this
probably be
episode
next.
drops, I'll get buzzed and I'll read my list on Instagram Live.
That's amazing.
All right. So again, thank you everybody. And if you're crushing your goals, may the odds be forever in your favor.
That is not right.
Wait, what did she say? What did she say? She doesn't say may the odds be forever.
Ever in your favor.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Oh my god.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, take it away, who's it? I literally forget who does it.
Neil.
It's not Neil. Neil was the wrong name. Didn't
It's
I
Neil.
say? Oh,
No,
okay.
it's Neil. It's okay. Neil doesn't listen anyway. He's not a runner.
Hallelujah. Who's
He
it?
just has he has a great voice, so I asked him to do it.
Oh God.
Now that we've got that all straightened out. A very important goal the first weekend in February. Members of the Runcation Nation will meet up with us to run races at the Donna Marathon.
Michael.
I wasn't looking and then I turned around and saw it.
All right, here's the thing.
What?
I need you to respect the go-getters. I need you to stay focused.
Why are they white?
I apologize to Runny Drink in the middle of your go-getters.
I'm gonna start that over. There's no way. I can because you guys didn't look for so long.
Oh, I looked. I looked.
I was waiting for Diana to notice.
I was reading along with you.
Oh my god. Okay.
He must be a grower.
Tom just said you must be a grower. Oh god.
All right, big breaths. Professional. Remember, we are professional broadcasters.
Oh god. All right, ready?